Hey guys, so I only have a short video this week. I'm really busy, but someone asked me to talk about my Alteiri Flute Gig bag, and I thought this would be an easy thing to film this week. So yeah, I have the largest Alteiri bag that they sell. It is the backpack model with room for an alto flute, a C flute, and a piccolo, plus music, and they make about a million other kinds. The other backpack model that most people have doesn't have the room for the alto flute, but it's basically the same as mine. It's just smaller. So mine has two compartments. There's a front pouch, which is like just a zipper, and it's the whole front of the bag, and then the major part of it, which is about this thick, is for the instruments and music. When it's full, I can carry my alto, my flute, and probably about this much music. It'll be heavy, but it's fine. Without the alto flute, I have a lot more space. And since I don't play the alto very often, I don't have it in my bag very often, which means I have enough room for my wire stand, about this much music. My computer can fit in there. Currently, I'm carrying around a sweater because all of our rehearsal spaces are super cold. Basically, you can use it as your school bag while having your flute in there as well. If you have thick textbooks, you're gonna have some trouble, but you can have all of the notebooks for your classes, plus all of your music, plus your instrument in there. Also, the piccolo compartment is at the top of the bag, so where the zippers are. It's about this big, and there's a Velcro flap on it to keep it closed, and it fits your piccolo. The Yamaha cases are really flat and really long, and it fits it perfectly. But it would fit any size case, quite honestly, because my case is the longest any piccolo case is going to be, and it fits it fine. And there's a lot of room the other direction, like width-wise, so that you could fit a thicker case in there. Yeah. So and there's also a drawstring to secure your flute in the bottom of the bag. I literally never use it, but it's there in case you want it. And also, I have used this bag as like an overnight suitcase for a weekend or something like that. If you take out all your music, or like if you just put your minimal music in, you can easily get a pair of shoes and change of clothes for 2 days, plus toiletries in there. Like, I've done it for all of my auditions. And it fits under airline seats, and no one can tell, and no one has told me otherwise. Like, some people have been questioning on it when I take it on a plane. It's never been a problem. It always fits under the seat. So, yes. The front pocket is meant for like auxiliary things. So there's a little pocket for pencils and writing implements and smaller things that are going to fly away, and then there's a Velcro pocket that's about half of the bag, so it doesn't go all the way down to the bottom of the bag, that I use for like cleaning cloths and things that I really need to know that they're there and want to keep clean. I also put my like fingerless gloves in there and stuff like that. And then the rest of the bag, the rest of the pocket is just open. I have tons of things floating around in there, including my flute stand, my piccolo stand, my metronome and tuner, random things that end up in there. And when I use it as an overnight bag, it fits my makeup bag and my jewelry, my travel jewelry case, which is flat, but still exists. So yeah. It's a gigantic bag. It is most of my back. It actually wears out my coats. It's really funny. But it's really useful. I don't have to carry any other bags. And it's lasted me, it's going on its 7th year. It's a little worn, but it's not like there's no holes, there's no problems with it. One of the straps broke on me pretty quickly. Technically it has a warranty, but I was just too lazy to send it back to them. But I have it duct taped it up and it's fine. um, and yeah, I really, really love it. I would buy another one if I needed to buy another one. And I also have the optional design added, so that's a $10 extra fee, which I did not pay for. It was a present. But it just makes it a little bit more unique because everyone has these bags, and this one is really easy to spot because of that. But it also means that I can't take it on stage, since it has this bright design on it. So there's something to be said about having the black one. I understand that these bags are really expensive, but keep in mind that it's going to last you for at least 7 years, if not more. Like mine is still going strong. I have every intention of having it for at least 10 years, if not 15 or 20. So yeah, that's my bag. I hope that's helpful in some way. And yeah, if you guys have any video requests, please let me know. And have flute will tumble, ugh, or Willie and I are starting a new series of basically Google Hangouts where we talk about flute. Our first one was on Sunday, and we talked about our musical careers, how we ended up where we are, what we're planning to do in the future. We just kind of chatted for an hour and a half. And we're planning to do another one this week, and our plan is to do a Q&A. So, if you would like us to answer a question on this video, please send me or him a message, specify that you want it in the video, and we will answer it. I have a few questions in my inbox right now, but more are always welcome. They don't necessarily have to be about music, but obviously since you have 2 grad students, well, I guess Willie, who's graduated now, answering questions, asking us about music is probably your best bet. But if you want to ask random things, that's totally fine too. I hope you guys have a good week, and I will see you next week.